I'm Jane Pauley. Please join us when our trumpet sounds again next Sunday morning.
I'm Margaret Brennan in Washington, and this week on Face the Nation, Americans are losing patience as the shutdown continues. But are the politicians in Washington listening? On the verge of earning the dubious distinction of being the longest government shutdown ever, Americans are feeling the pain. Benefits of social safety net programs like SNAP and Head Start are in limbo. Air traffic controllers are now working without pay, and staffing shortages are causing flight delays, affecting millions. Furloughed government workers are trying to figure out how to make ends meet. The USDA oversees SNAP food assistant benefits. Agency Secretary Rollins put it bluntly just hours before they were frozen.
Your government is failing you right now. If you are in a position where you can't feed your family and you're relying on that $187 for an average family in the SNAP program, that we have failed you.
Not so fast, corrected Speaker Johnson.
Clarifying. When she says we have failed you, she means we, the Democrats, okay?
Democrats see it differently. Former President Barack Obama weighed in from the campaign trail ahead of Tuesday's off-year elections.
The Republicans who are running Congress right now, they're not even pretending to try to solve the problem. They're not even going to work.
Our new CBS News survey shows that nearly 3/4 of Americans tell us that Congress is not working to end the shutdown. And disapproval for both parties in Congress, as well as President Trump, are all drawing increasingly negative marks for their handling of it as it has gone on.
They're fighting against each other, but they're not thinking about us civilized Americans out here. It's what we're going through and how we're suffering.
We'll talk to Transportation Secretary Sean Duffy. Virginia's home to tens of thousands of federal workers. Democratic Senator Mark Warner will join us, as will Texas Republican Congressman Dan Crenshaw and Massachusetts Governor Maura Healey. It's all just ahead on Face the Nation. Good morning and welcome to Face the Nation. Our CBS News poll out this morning shows that Americans are increasingly concerned about the consequences of the government shutdown. 86% now say they're very or somewhat concerned about the impact on the economy, and more than 7 in 10 say they are at least somewhat concerned about the impact on them personally. We'll get to the shutdown in a moment, but we want to begin with a preview of Norah O'Donnell's exclusive interview with President Donald Trump for 60 Minutes, taped Friday in Florida. She asked about his meeting last week with the president of China, Xi Jinping.
One potential flashpoint with China, probably the potential flashpoint with China in the coming years, is over the issue of Taiwan. The Chinese military is encroaching on Taiwan's sea lanes, its airspace, its cyberspace. I know you have said that Xi Jinping wouldn't dare move militarily on Taiwan while you're in office. But what if he does? Would you order U.S. forces to defend Taiwan?
You'll find out if it happens. And he understands the answer to that.
Why not say
This never even came up yesterday as a subject. He never brought it up. People were a little surprised at that. He never brought it up because he understands it. And he understands it very well.
Do you mind if I ask, when you say he understands, why not communicate that publicly to the rest of us? What does he understand?
I don't want to give away. I can't give away my secrets. I don't want to be one of these guys that tells you exactly what's going to happen if something happens. The other side knows, but I'm not somebody that tells you everything because you're asking me a question. But they understand what's going to happen, and he has openly said, and his people have openly said at meetings, we would never do anything while President Trump is president, because they know the consequences.
And stay tuned following football tonight to see more of Norah O'Donnell's 60 Minutes interview. Again, that's tonight after football on CBS. And we're joined now by Virginia Democratic Senator Mark Warner. Good morning. Good to have you here.
Good morning, Margaret.
So on this shutdown, we have seen the CEO of all the major airlines come out. The union that represents the air traffic controllers all support the Republican position of just quickly fund the government with a short-term clean spending bill. The American Federation of Government Employees also echoing that. AFSA, which represents the diplomats our country has, are coming out and saying that. They're saying in high-threat posts they don't have armored vehicles because they can't afford to repair them. Cyber attacks are up. Consular officers are paying out of pocket to visit ill or incarcerated Americans. Medication shipments aren't arriving. Bills aren't being paid. At what point does all of this pain and pressure end the shutdown?
I hope it ends it this week. Frankly, I see it from my folks. I was greeting voters yesterday. We have early vote for our gubernatorial election. But I hear people also very angry at this president. I mean, we knew this wasn't going to end unless Donald Trump was back in the country. He's now back in the country. He got to go ahead and put America first and sit down with us, deal with the health care shortage, deal as well and to show the just cruelty of this administration. There was $6 billion set aside for SNAP benefits. He's had judges say, spend that money. We're still waiting to see whether the